Hello for kids, this is day 66 of me playing chess every day until I reach the rapid rating of 2500. So here we go. We have the game and we are currently playing against a national master and we have the white pieces. So let's open the game with pawn to e4. We will see what our titled player will play. He plays the Alekhine defense, so now pawn to e5. And I think this is my first time playing against a national master. I've played against CMs, I played against FMs, I've played against GMs, but never against an NM. So C4, we got knight B6 and D4, and now D6 will be played, and just takes. I play exchange variation in the Alekhine defense, taking like this is the best. Excuse me for that. We are back on track. So knight C3, knight F3. There is bishop G4, so I will try to not play knight f3 as quickly. Bishop e7, just bishop e3, I think. Castles is the best move, I think. There is also bishop f5, but after bishop f5 I could play bishop d3, trade off the bishops and play knight f3 and castle. My opponent is thinking slightly here, which is of course natural. And yes, rook c1 to support my two central pawns here. I have a bit more space. Bishop d3, knight e2, castles, or just knight e2. Because bishop g4 and after knight f3 bishop g4 is very annoying with this pin here. And then my knight stopped defending the d4 pawn, which might be slightly weakened if so. But now just castles. I won't play knight f3. I will play like bishop e2 or bishop d3 or rook c1. I'm not sure yet. And I think rook c1 is the most the move that makes the most sense. Why? Because I'm staying flexible. I'm just staying flexible. Also knight c6 here is nothing special. It's playable. And then maybe rook c1 and a3 at some moment. He castles though. Rook c1, knight b6. I think bishop d3. Knight b4 I could go bishop b1. Like a3, queen d3 perhaps. Should we start with bishop d3 or with rook c1? I think with rook c1, but I don't remember the theory here. So let's just play rook c1. It's just probably the most natural move. Knight c6 and bishop d3. Knight c6, bishop d3. I think that's actually the theory. Bishop d3, bishop f6, and then like knight e2, bishop g4, and queen d2, I think. Then if take, just takes with knight. Yes, I think that's my... But is the bishop on e3? I think it is, and the bishop is on d3. I think it is. Now knight c6, bishop d3. This is weird. You are spending time with this, yeah? You just played bishop e7 and now bishop g4, bishop g5. I've never seen this move ever in my life. Not that I'm playing chess for I don't know how many years, but still, bishop g5 looks pretty weird because even takes and knight f3, then bishop e2 and just castles. g2 is weak, but like takes, for example, takes, queen takes, knight f3. If queen g6, let's say. I mean, even just bishop d3 takes, rook g1, queen h3 looks just overwhelming. Maybe even with some queen c2 ideas. Just takes, yeah? And also, takes knight f3 if rook e8 at some moment. There is always knight e2 or bishop e2 to cover. Cover, not cover. Knight f3 here, bishop takes. There is queen d2, but takes rook e8, so... I think just takes, queen takes, and knight f3. Because if you play like rook e8, then I just go back with my bishop and I'm up a piece. So now knight f3. Bishop g4 doesn't work because I win a piece there. Nothing special. Okay, you play rook e8 now. Oh, I get it. If I play bishop e2 here, I cannot play rook g1 because queen takes on f3. Okay. Okay. Also the queen is still hanging. And also this maneuver I like very, very much. Knight e2 and knight g3. But can I get developed? That's my main question. Knight here. Maybe like bishop g2. This diagonal is somewhat weak. I mean, my only move is knight e2, yeah? So let's just play it quickly. The pawn is defended on c4, that's mentionable. The queen is also hanging here, so... Maybe you play knight c6 forgetting your queen is hanging here, but of course not. So yes, maybe even h4 and h5. That doesn't look that bad, but here then is just queen g4, yeah? And g3 just takes. And also I cannot play knight g3 because my king is hanging. But no, like queen d2. If queen here, I could potentially play rook c2, or maybe move my king and just develop into a pretty pleasant endgame, I believe, with more space on the queen side. The pawn structure is pretty symmetrical. I have more central space here, but my pawns can be also targeted, so maybe my position is not that great. And this bishop g5, I've never seen this before. So I guess it's not as good, but probably my opponent knows a lot of this and has a lot of experiences in these kind of positions. But I think just the normal move is to play queen g6 here. There is queen g4 as well. So the g3, there is queen... But h3 to follow, I mean, is it really that bad? I mean, I think queen g4 is slightly weird because your bishop wants to go to g4. You play queen here with the same idea. Okay, I get it. I get it. So how to continue? I would love to play knight g3 here, but of course that's not quite possible. There is this maneuver, which looks a bit insane. There is also bishop g4 we need to address. h3 doesn't stop bishop g4. Takes, the rook is hanging. Suddenly I hate my position, if I'm completely honest. I mean, with some c5, takes, and maybe like a rook lift, but not to g4, but to h4. I mean, my king is very weak. Very weak. I mean, maybe like this, and then like this. I wanna develop my bishop and then castle, but it's pretty impossible so far. B3 defense here, so that I can play rook here. Because he will just develop and then I will just resign. So I need to find a plan. I wanna trade off the queens if I can. Rook e3 is also nice. B3, bishop g4, rook c3, knight c6, I guess. Rook e3 takes and takes. Takes and takes. I lose. h3 g4 doesn't help because bishop takes on g4. How can I trade off the queens? Queen d2 and queen g5 is an idea here. Oh, but queen d2 there is just bishop g4. Here takes. That also doesn't work. Queen d2, bishop g4, rook c3, knight c6, I guess. Come on. And still I cannot play here. This is just insane. Wow. What would I play if I had only 5 seconds on the clock? Queen d2, but I have 10 minutes, so I will think for a little bit. I have an idea, which is queen d3, bishop g4, and knight d2. But it's too passive. I wanna trade my queens. Rook c3, bishop g4, and knight d2. Takes is okay. And then what do? Knight c6. I play here, and h3. I'm still not threatening to take this. No, if knight here, then I have like knight g3. I have time, but I think rook c3 is the best. And knight d2 then. But still, that's impossible to do, yeah? Oh, but it is possible to play rook e3, so... And I'm also just defending here. So I played rook c3 with 4 minutes and 40 seconds spent, which is just insane. I mean, that's just too much. Bishop g4 now just instantly should be played, probably. Excuse me. But bishop g4, h3 is just a free tempo because I'm not threatening to take here because my rook is hanging. Bishop g4, knight d2, and then I will play rook e3 and will have a decent position. But still, with knight c6, yeah. And then I will finally be able to play like knight g3 and just get my bishop out and castle, but it might not be as okay as I think it will be. Let me check my opponent's profile. Oh, he's been playing chess for 11 years on chess.com, and I'm 15 years old, so okay. But yes, I have the chance to play a national master. He is very good at chess, otherwise he wouldn't earn these titles, so I'm glad I have the chance. I will also analyze the game afterwards, so we were only at move 12 and I've spent like 6-7 minutes already. Probably around, maybe not only 6 because I get like 10. Yes, I spent like 9. No, I spent like 8 minutes. Why? Because I get 10 seconds every single move. So I've made 12 moves. That means you play knight c6. Really? But this is just nice. Rook e3. Nothing is hanging. Oh, this pawn is hanging here, which is bad. So maybe p3 firstly. Bishop g4. Here. Takes. I probably have to take with the rook. And then rook e3 back. There is also queen c2 here as an option. Defending here. Then bishop g4 and this pawn is undefended. So maybe just b3. I have enough time, let me think. d5. Not that weird of an idea. Where do we go actually? If you go here, I just go a3. Knight e6 and I think I've improved my position. And like queen c2. No, but b3. No, d5 is not really that great. I think just b3. And then rook e3. I might be just very well completely losing here. Maybe not that, but I'm definitely much worse so far. I have a solid queen side for now, but even knight before, not that weird of a move. Knight before endorses a3, forcing a3 pretty much. Maybe queen d2 there also, but... And then, okay, I get it. It's an idea as well. Yeah, knight before I simply go queen d2, x-rank the knight, and then playing rook e3, and after takes, I have a tempo on the knight, and knight g3 and bishop e2 and castles, I'm fine. It's not just as simple as that, but knight before just loses a tempo, I think. Bishop g4 here, definitely the best move. And after bishop g4, and after like 92 takes. I mean 92, excuse me, then just knight takes here, I guess. Yeah. Then probably just losing. So bishop g4, I probably play rook e3. If takes. There is an argument to be made to take, like, oh, you play bishop f5 actually. With this idea as well. Okay, I get it. But rook e3, here, knight before. I simply go here, check. King f2. But that's not even a fork. Oh my goodness. Here, with an idea to play knight g3. As easy as that. So rook e3, f3, rook e8, queen d2. I would argue I'm fine there. So rook e3, knight before, knight g3, check, takes, queen moves. This is a problem, yeah? Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, rook e3, f3 is fine for me. But I don't want to spend a tempo on a3. But I think I have to. Maybe I'm just miscalculating everything right now, but still. Bishop e4 is never a threat. I mean, once I play rook e3, so just play a3. I'm down on the clock so much. I mean, rook e7 to double up. Rook e7, rook e3, rook e8. Probably like queen d2. Queen h6 even. And I just take, you take, and I'm still pinned, so... But I guess I can develop somehow. Or even d5, probably forcing you play a5. This is insane, yeah? You're trying to play a4, but that just allows b4, yeah? This pawn will be hanging, but this doesn't make any threat, so I can play rook e3. I don't know if my opponent knows how I felt about this position. I think he thinks that his position is not that bad, that good as I think it is. So he should just pile up the pressure, I think. Rook e3, f3, a5, knight g3, and b4 then. Rook e3 pre-move takes because I don't have much time left on the clock. I mean, maybe you just play a4 right away. But a4 allows knight g3. Probably just matter of move order, but I think the position should be the same. But you can delay rook takes c3, or you cannot. You can not play rook e3. If you don't play rook e3, I get knight g3, c4. No, if a4, then I get b4 at some point, bishop e2 and castles. You have the pressure on the e file, but I have open rook for my f file. Oh wait, but was my rook captured? So I don't have open f file, yeah? Okay. Queen h6, I get it. Queen d2 though. Queen d2, probably queen c1 is slightly better. Maybe not slightly, maybe much better. Queen c... Excuse me. So my mouse is working again. Queen c1 walks into a pin though, but defends the c4, so after a4 I will be able to play b4. If I play... Okay, queen d3 is all... No, oh my goodness. So I cannot really take, yeah? That's the whole idea of playing rook e3. Why? Because then I'm still pinned, yeah? So I just don't like that. So queen c1, a4, b4, and then like knight g3, and then like bishop d3, and then like castles, and I'm fine, I guess. Queen c1. This pawn cannot be hanging in any... No. Good. I'm in rook e6. No, rook e6 I take and then play here. I'm just making sure I have some tactical ideas ready to go with. And I'm probably also threatening just to take, maybe not as much, and then take here. And then I don't think my position is that bad either. So for example, g6 loses because I take your queen, but if you play g6 you should probably just return the title of NM back to FIDE. And also I have no idea when you get national master title. I mean, what's the point? Isn't it just the same as candidate master, but your national chess federation gives you NM? It's just weird. I don't get it. But still. Also g5 loses because you take me. What? This is weird. This is very weird. c4 is hanging in some positions, but if queen takes, pawn takes, a4. Oh, there is some tactic I don't see. Knight g3, there is takes. Here, b2, bishop d3. Knight takes here. If I take queen, so I just castle there. Takes here. I will win this. But of course I cannot take with the f pawn here, yeah? Queen, and then I will see what will happen. I don't think my position is that great. F takes on e3 pre-moved. And then a4 is something I'm worried about. Oh, wait. b4, knight c4, knight g3, bishop e6. b4, knight takes here, knight here, bishop here. Is there anything? Not really. b4 is probably just... I mean, knight g3, we need to calculate a takes on b3. Here. Also, maybe not bishop. Yes, bishop d3. Oh, rook takes on a3. Here, castles. I think I have enough for the piece. Knight takes here also. And rook... Oh my goodness. I have 3 minutes. I will probably go for knight g3 here, but... I don't think it survives. Here, takes b2. Bishop d3, rook a3, king d2, king d2, king d2. That looks nice. King d2. And then if rook here, I play rook b1. I think I should be okay there. Knight g3. Let's go for it. Bishop e6, I play here. Takes, 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 and b4. So you have to take here. I guess that's probably what you were thinking about, yeah. If we play bishop g6, then just b4, and my position is just solid. I'm defending the c4 pawn. So idea is just to take here. If rook a3 there, I could just play here and just king d2, and we have the same variation, same position. A takes on b3. I think probably I would calculate this in a classical game for like half an hour if I would have the time to do so. But still, what do you do if you don't play knight g3? If you play b4 here, knight takes, knight g3. I mean, knight takes on a3 there, then this is different story because I just get forked and this pawn is probably too far. Also, if you just play bishop e6 there, defending the knight on c4, and then a3 is just lost. So knight g3 was the only attempt, and if it doesn't work, then, well, what can I say? It doesn't work. But bishop e6 here could be calculated, but d5 here, then takes. I mean, you could argue the knight on g3 is worse than the knight on f5, but I don't think that's true. Knight on f5 is just worse, probably. I think I have pretty solid position if a takes on b3 doesn't work. If bishop g6, just before maybe h4, h5 here, h6 even. I have a lot of space here. I could play moves like king d2, bishop d3 also, and then move my e-pawn forward. I'm worried that a takes on b3 works or bishop e6 works. Because bishop e6, if I play before there, just knight takes or bishop takes. So bishop e6, probably d5 is forced. And yes, if I play after a4, if I play before, yeah, and no, yeah, before knight takes, knight g3 here, I don't have the fork to play d5 because then simply bishop takes and there is nothing there. So knight g3, bishop e6 is probably just bad. So a takes on b3, 2 squares from the promotion, but I think I'm just in time. Also, this knight is probably really close to getting trapped, but no, rook takes on a3 there. Then you play bishop c2 here and here. Knight d2 there. Probably you just resign because your bishop is trapped. Wait, what is this? So he didn't take on b3, that's very good. Oh, you're going to sack your knight? No. Probably before you were going to sack your knight, and then a3. King d2 and a2. And I resign. Oh, bad. That's bad. If I take, rook takes, king d2, knight takes. I mean, I probably have to survive this position, which is still not that. I mean, before you just sack your knight, yeah? That's the idea, yeah? And it's definitely better to... take here than to allow a takes on b3, yeah? Oh, bishop c2 is such a savage move before you're going to sack your knight. So probably I have to take just 1 second. Is there anything like here allows here? Then I resign. Bishop e2, b2 though. Castles. Rook a3. Yeah, that's just too much to handle. So just b takes on a4. I'm hoping to see bishop takes, but that won't happen in a million years. You just take with the rook, yeah. King here. Bishop b3. King c3 now. No, this allows bishop takes and rook takes. Although rook takes, there is king b2, knight takes, bishop takes, and I win the rook. So rook a4, king d2 now only move probably. I will try to play bishop d3, maybe rook b1. I will be down a pawn probably. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't call it a lost position. Probably the engine would argue against me, but maybe it is just lost. But I think I have some chances here with, I mean, bishop g6, the material is the same here. So even if I lose a pawn, if I lose 2 pawns, then it's slightly too much, yeah? Bishop g6, okay. I need to go for some counterplay. Of course, I'm thinking about move pawn to h4, h5 trapping the knight, the bishop. There is also bishop e1. Bishop d3 loses this pawn and this pawn. But I mean, you're probably firstly gonna take here. So if I go here, takes, knight here. H4, let's just go for it. No, h4 is bad. King c3 here and here. I lose only a3 pawn, which... And then bishop e2. Knight a5, oh my goodness. Knight d2 though. OBS slightly crashed, and of course after rook takes on a3, I also forgot that e3 is hanging. I hope you didn't miss as much as I think you did. I'm sorry for that. I will try to fix that issues that I have. But now I just played h4, excuse me, trying to do something. I'm down to pawns. I will probably lose the game. I hope my recording is there. If it's not, then very bad things will happen. I will just rage. But okay, h4, and maybe I will analyze this part more extensively. Maybe because you didn't have a way to see it. So now currently I'm down to pawns. I have 4 pawns. My opponent has 6 pawns. I mean, I'm just completely lost here. h4 and h5, and then I mean bishop d3 will be played. It just lost, yeah, completely lost. So after bishop d3, will I have something? Not really. Even now bishop d3 just wins. I mean, everything should win now. But this pawn is hanging, this pawn will be hanging. It's just not working out for me, but okay. Although bishop d3 and knight e2, no pawn will be hanging there. Although this pawn is hanging here. Just move. And maybe I have some chances, but I will be down 3 pawns with bishop d3 now. So I mean, I forgot that my e3 pawn will be hanging here. I should play like king d2. I mean, why would you play king b2 here? Just go king d2, yeah? Oh, you even take like this. If I take, that is here. 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 I have to take it here. Oh, you even go here, okay. $92, you cannot. Oh, you can take here. Oh, you cannot really do that, but you still should be just not winning, but fine. So rook takes should just be winning as well. With bishop f. Oh, maybe it's not winning, but much better as well. But of course, like something like here perhaps. And look at my pieces; they are all stuck here. Yeah, that's just the way this game will end. There is a way to blunder, like rook d3, here, here, and here. Not that easy, but yes, I think that should be slightly okay for me. Slightly okay, that's weird. But then simply bishop takes here and you will be down a piece for 4 pawns, which is just insane. But yes, I mean, knight takes only 4 now. That works, of course. What to do? Just move my king somewhere. Probably to c1. And now I mean, you have to play like rook g5 or something. Okay. This is it. No, that's not even a threat. Oh my goodness. And this is even checkmate. GG to my opponent. He played a very good game. I of course missed this was a checkmate, but it is. But okay, let's game review the game now. We will see what have happened, even if you missed few moments of the game. Excuse me for that, but I only played it with 63% accuracy. My opponent played with 81, and the opening was just very weird. So we'll see what happened. E4, knight f6, e5, c4, and d4 here. d6. I just take here. He takes and knight c3. Bishop e7, bishop e3 castles, and now bishop e3 is what is the most commonly played move. Bishop d3, rook c1 has also been played, but it's very bad for white. Bishop d3 firstly. I played rook c1, and bishop g5 is the top engine move. I mean, this is just insane, yeah? I took, and that's also a mistake. And knight f3 attacking the queen is a blunder. I mean, now that I look at this position, of course it's a blunder, but also queen h5 is a mistake. Rook c3 was okay, not the best. What should I have played here? b3 firstly, or queen d2 to go here. But queen d2, I thought there is just bishop g4. And here if I play like here, just bishop takes. If I take back, my queen is hanging. And if I take like this, well, my opponent has an extra piece here, so he should win. I played rook c3 with an idea of rook e3. Knight c6 was played. I played b3, another bad move. I should have played d5 actually. What happens after knight to b4, a3, knight a6, and now rook e3, for example. Bishop g4 still better for black. Knight g3, queen h6 here, queen d4 with and f5, f4. Yeah, well, this is just king d1 top engine move. I mean, what the fuck. But okay, after knight c6 I played b3, defending the pawn because I had an idea to play rook e3, and after, if I just play rook e3 now, then rook e3, pawn f3, and knight c4 is what I thought would be played, which just probably just wins for black anyway with this pressure here. b3, bishop f5, I thought this was weird. I played a3, another mistake. Probably d5 D5, allowing knight before. A3. Oh, I get it. And now knight A6 and rook E3 probably. Or G3. Oh, I could have played also G3, yeah? Instead of rook E3 at some moment. Okay, I played A3 here, not allowing knight before. A5. Rook E3. Queen H6. Queen C1. Okay. Rook takes, queen takes, F takes. A4. Knight G3. Mistake. Because of A takes on B3. What should I have played, and then we'll analyze what happened. C5 here. DC, DC, what about here? Still better for black. B2. E4. What about... Wait, what? Oh, knight D2 covering here and forking. Oh my... I mean, I would never have pounded knight G3. The best move was to take this pawn. After knight takes, simply rook takes. I was thinking about playing king D2 if B2 just bishop D3, and I thought this position was fine for me. It's not fine. Knight B4, bishop B1. Oh, knight takes on C4. Ah, this is bad now that I look at it. He played bishop C2 though. So he had... Actually, before here was okay. I was thinking about playing before, but what about takes? I don't take back. I mean, me seeing this... Me seeing king D2 here. And then taking. I get it, because I get a tempo, yeah? Bishop E2 and like rook A1, this wins. If you would give me this position to evaluate it, of course I would evaluate it that this position just wins for white. But after knight takes on b4, I was only calculating a takes on b4, and I was right. A3 just wins for black, but I missed. I had king d2 there, and so did my opponent. He wouldn't play bishop c2. I took a knight 4, of course, losing the game. Rook a4. I played king d2 if you weren't here when I played it. Bishop g6 was played, and king c3, rook takes on a3. I should have played king d2 here. I played king b2. And now simply e3 is hanging, and simply I lost the game in few moves. h4, just desperate things to do. And of course my opponent, after the move knight to f4, checkmated me with rook on a1. So yes, I lost today's game. I was playing against a tighter player, so that's pretty nice as well. I missed few chances, and the opening was just poorly played. I don't know what to say. So if you have anything to tell me, please let me know in the comments below. I will be answering all of your questions, all of your comments. And just so you know, I've also launched membership, so you can pay to be a member of my channel. I would be very happy if you consider to do so. You would get some pretty amazing perks, you would see my videos earlier, and stuff like that. But yes, as always, if you like the video, please consider subscribing, it would really help me out, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye!